You're now live. Waiting for video stream on Amazon. Okay, it's letting me go live now. Yeah, I think I figured this out. All right, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see. Go back here. Go to Amazon. Okay. I think we are up and running. I switch. Yep, I can switch products and carousel down below. Let's see if we're live on YouTube. I think we are. Test, 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 test. Happy Independence Day. I think we're good to go. Got a couple deals, smart home deals from SwitchBot in the carousel down below. So a lot of things on deal already, and then there's you click the claims deal, there's a promo code that will give you, I think, additional 15% off today. So if you're not on Amazon, I'm going to drop a link to my Amazon store and live video. You guys can come over. If you're watching the replay, you can come watch my store, come visit my store. But if you're here today with me, come chat with me on Amazon. All right, let me get the link. Hopefully this still works. Yeah. So I'll drop this and pin this into YouTube. Live on Amazon. Pin this message. Yes. So if you want to see the actual products that I'm talking about, you can come visit me on Amazon. I'll try to bring some links into YouTube also. So if you're interested in seeing the current pricing and availability, definitely check out the affiliate links in the comments, both here on YouTube and also on Facebook. And if you're on Amazon already, thank you. Thank you. You can save up 20% on SwitchBot. All right, I think we're pretty much good to go. I can shut that down now. Shut that down. Yeah, I just need software. Okay. All right, so the first item in the carousel is the SwitchBot bot. Cool little device. It's like a little finger that comes out and presses a button. So if you take dumb products, maybe like a coffee machine or even a dumb light switch, you can put this on the light switch and you can automate it. So you can see it there on the coffee machine. Here it is on light switch, and it just works on paddle switches. It can't work on the like the finger switches yet. So there's other devices that can work on that, but this one can push it and pull it. Has a CR2 battery. You can find those in a local drugstore. And you can see it just has some adhesives on the back, and then you just glue it on and make sure to line it up and test it. I know a lot of people that use this on their coffee machine in the morning because a lot of the coffee machines, they can turn on and heat up the water, but can't actually make the coffee. So you can have automatically warm up the water, and then 5-10 minutes later you can have the switch bot automatically press the button, and as long as you put a cup there the night before, you have a nice hot cup of coffee when you come downstairs in the morning. That's what I do, at least. So that is the switch bot. And you can see here, let me switch screens. Go like this. Nope, switch, buddy, switch. So normally $29. You can apply this coupon code right here, and then if you're on the Amazon live stream, you can get a promo code from my live stream. Where is it? Where am I? All right. Nope, that didn't work. I should probably just put in my URL. ModernDayTech.live. That's the easiest way to get there, if I can spell it correctly. Okay. So, once you're in the live stream, click watch now. I'm just going to mute this so we don't get feedback. And then you go down here in the claim deals, click the claim deals, and you get that 20% off. You can see here is the carousel on your left-hand side. Sometimes it's below, sometimes it's on the left, sometimes it's on the right. But to get that deal, you have to click this claim deal logo right there, icon right there. So that'll give you additional 20% off. Great little device, comes in black and white. If you guys want to see the difference, here is the black one, and here's the white one. You can see how small they are. I wish they were actually a little bit smaller, to be honest. I wish they would come out with like a second version already. Like this is been on the market a few years now, so I wish they had a smaller one. If they were smaller, I would find twice as many places to put these things, but it does need a little bit of area where you can glue this onto. So definitely check that out from SwitchBot. As the SwitchBot bot. And the next item in the carousel is the SwitchBot Hub 2. This is one of their newer products. Just run this video. And what I love about this introduces SwitchBot products into Matter. Now, currently only the SwitchBot Tilt and the SwitchBot Curtain are the only two products that can be brought into here through Matter into Apple HomeKit. Otherwise, those products, most of the SwitchBot products only work with Alexa and Google. But if you're an Apple Home user like I am, you need to find ways to bring it in. And there's, Homebridge and Hoobs. But now with this Hub 2, it has Matter support. And the two items that you see there, the curtain and the tilt, you can bring into the Hub 2 and directly into HomeKit via Matter. So that's my primary platform. And then I have a humidifier too, you saw there in the video. It's my favorite humidifier, smart home humidifier. There's no sale on that one today. I don't know why. So here's a video of the SwitchBot tilts. There's 3 of them in my master bedroom. Really cool. You can automate them based off of temperature or humidity in the room or time of day. And obviously you can trigger it manually or with a physical switch. So if you're in YouTube or Facebook, definitely come join me on Amazon. Come shop with me on Amazon. There's a couple smart home deals that we're talking about, and you guys can see the actual deals on Amazon. Oh, I forgot I can drop the link in the comments. I always forget about that. All right, so we can do that one. Bring that down. So we talked about the SwitchBot bot. I'll bring that in. And then we also, right now, we are talking about the SwitchBot Hub 2. And those links should now be dropping into the comments. Those are affiliate links. So if you do purchase something, help the channel out with no additional cost to you. Truly appreciate it. All right, next item in the carousel is the SwitchBot Tilt. You guys saw a little tease of it in the SwitchBot Hub 2 video, but here is the full video. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. SwitchBot Tilt. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Too many videos to go through. Curtain. Shape. I guess I got imported again. Testing out this new software, so I'm trying to get used to it. Wish I could tweak some of it, but it doesn't look like it has everything that I need. It has a lot, but it's definitely not perfect. All right, so that's uploading. Here we go. All right, that's up and running. Switch that around. We can play it while we talk about it. So this does require on the SwitchBot Tilt, it does require the wand. So if you have a pull string to adjust the angle of your blinds, that won't work. Which that's all I had in my house before I bought these. So you can actually buy the little gears inside that you can change out. So if you do have the pull strings like I had, it's like $6 each, something like that. And then you have to actually manually do it or change it out. So it's not that hard, but if you're not good with your hands, you want to find someone that's handy that'll be able to do that for you. So and then the install, if you already do have the blind, the install of or if you already have the wand, the install of the SwitchBot Tilt is really, really easy. There is a process that you want to follow, but then once it's installed, it has a solar panel. You don't have to worry about battery life or anything. and it's really cool. You can see there's the strings I had before, and there's the little gear thing I had to change out. Not that hard, super easy to do, but you do need to be a little bit handy. So that is the SwitchBot Tilt. And like I said, there is a coupon code. You have to click claim deals. Yeah, I think it's up to either 15 or 20% off. So definitely check that out. Really cool. All right, we're going to move to the next item in the carousel. That is the SwitchBot curtain. It comes in 2 different colors. There's the link for you guys. And as we're talking about it, we are going to play the video. SwitchBot curtain. There we go. Turn off this video. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Amazon taking more of my money. Trying to save you some money, Jason. Got you some promo codes on the SwitchBot stuff. So that's SwitchBot current. This is their second version, and that's just changed the little wheels on the top. Different attachment. It's much easier to install than the first one. But if you have like current with a rod, they also have a couple of versions with if you have a track like a U-track, you can. There's different versions of the SwitchBot curtain, but as you'll see in a second, the one I have is on a rod. Also has a solar panel that is sold separately. So if you want to charge this up via the sun, you get the solar panel. And even if it doesn't line up directly, you can put it on the back of the SwitchBot. But if you want to put it on the window itself, it does have a wire inside. So you can see I'm just putting on the rod, pressing it down, and you're good to go. And I did bring this into HomeKit via the Hub 2 with Mather support. You can see I have 4. This is 4 SwitchBot curtains. I have 4 different curtains all running at the same time. So cool little effect. If you do have a little thing in the middle of your rod, it might get stuck there. So what I did, it was instead of doing one actual curtain that did the entire curtain, I did one curtain on one side and a second curtain on the other side of the rod. So it never has to transition from one side of the rod to the other side. And then you can also pull it. So if you're just walking out of the room and you want them to close, you don't have to use the app. You don't have to use voice activation. You just give it a little tug and it's automatically going to close. And it works with HomeKit, works with Alexa, works with Google, as long as you have that Hub 2 Mather support. That is on sale. Let's see. They're normally like $100 each. Let's see. So it's on sale for $91.99 for the white one. And then you can also use the coupon code that I have on Amazon. You get a little bit more discount. I think it's a 20% discount, something like that. So that is the SwitchBot curtain. Very cool stuff. Love it. Battery life is pretty good. I don't like where I have it. I don't have sunlight. Like I have this weird overhang that I use it, and like it overhangs my living room downstairs. So I do have a couple skylights that you can see right there, but there's not enough light going in there. So I do leave the wire hanging in the back. You won't see it. I think you saw unless you pull the curtain out. So I just leave the wire there and then maybe once or twice a year I actually charge it up. So it depends on how often you use it. All right, so that is the SwitchBot curtain. We talked about the SwitchBot bot, which comes into 2 different colors. All right, we are going to talk about the SwitchBot Meter 2 next. That would be this. So this kind of looks very similar to the Hub 2, but it is not a hub. It's just a temperature meter and humidifier. Not humidifier, humidifier. What do they call that? Humidity sensor. All right, let's play that video as we're talking about it. Take that down, and switch these to boom, bada boom, bada boom. Oh, switch. Here we go, and play. So what I like about this, it's pretty big compared to the last one. Their last one, it's probably about half the size of this. There it is right there in the video. So love this display. Shows temperature, humidity, and then it even gives you a little smiley face if it's comfortable or not. But the great thing about this is that you can automate based off of what data is coming in here. So if you want to, if you put this in the bathroom, maybe you have the fan automatically turn on when the humidity goes up, or when the temperature goes up or down. You can adjust your thermostat all through your smart home. So many different uses for this, and I really like this one. So there it is right there. You can see it's 74 in my room, 51% humidity. Has a nice little stand in the back, so if you put this on your desk, you push out the stand, you can mount it with a little hole in the back. I think it even comes with a magnet. If I remember correctly, there's a magnet. Oh yeah, there it is in the video. There you go. So that is the SwitchBot Meter Plus, and that is on sale also. So that is normally $25. It's on sale for $17.99 plus that promo code that I have on Amazon. If you're not on Amazon, come join me on Amazon, and you can see the code that you can press, and they take you to get the additional. I think it's either 15 or 20% off, depending on what product. Very, very cool device. I think Jason has a few of these, don't you, Jason? If you're still here. All right. All right, so that is the SwitchBot Meter Plus, and we're moving to the next item in the carousel. We've done that. Is the SwitchBot Plug for HomeKit. So this is, I think it's still their only HomeKit, native HomeKit product. You know, they have the 2 products that they bring into HomeKit via Matter. They shut me down on Facebook again for some reason. Got a notification. Oh well. All right, so Jason says, no, not that one. Okay, you have the Core one and the Cuping. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. So if you get the Hub 2, there's no reason to get this one unless you need it for another area. So, Hub 2 is the thing that you want because that brings Mather support. All right, back to the SwitchBot plug. Play this video as we talk about it. Like I said, this one is for HomeKit. So if you're a HomeKit user like I am, or I should be saying Apple Home, it's hard to break old habits. This is native to HomeKit. Really affordable smart home. It does use Wi-Fi, and if you need to automate a light or a fan, I use smart plugs for my wife's curling iron. She leaves it on all the time, and this is a good way. Just as we actually leave the house, it automatically turns off. So she doesn't have to get the neighbor to come back and check on it as she's at work. Or she calls me if I'm around the house. Did I leave the air iron on? So really cool little smart plug. You can get 2 of them in a North American outlet. And really, really affordable. Let's see what the pricing is today. HomeKit plug. All right, $15. Plus, like I said, all the SwitchBot stuff is on sale with the deal on Amazon. You can come visit me on Amazon, click claim deal, and you get up to 20% off today. All right, moving on to the next item. That is the twinkly squares. And that is actually right behind me. Right there. Let me take down that video. And woo! Take that off. See if I can focus in on it a little bit. It lets me. Move over a little bit. Wrong way. Here we go. So you guys can see a live demo of my big head in the way. This is kind of expensive, but it's really cool. I can show you what it does. So right now you can see it has a GIF or a GIF of Amazon. It is still pixelated. Unfortunately, that's the only downside to this. I can put a flag up. That's one of my favorite. Or I can put it on YouTube. So a little YouTube logo. But as you can see, it's very, very pixelated. That's because each square is very big, just 1 pixel. So, but as I'm on Amazon right now, I usually keep the Amazon up and running. But you can put photos as long as it's in a GIF format. You can put photos up there. I thought I had a photo of something of myself with the family or something, but photos don't work that well. So you really have to find good GIFs. So some GIFs work, some GIFs don't, just because of the pixelation. So, and this the starter kit is pretty expensive. This is actually the starter kit plus the add-on kit, which brings it up to 9. But as you can see, I'm only using 8 of those. You can move the squares around, make different shapes. Let's see if I have a video. I have a video of that. Maybe not. Yep, I do. So you guys can see a couple other things. And if you get there's a little fob that you can get that will add a music mode. I wish it had a built-in music mode, like the Nanoleaf stuff. So you can see you can do different shapes. You can lay them all out in a row. There's like a Marilyn Monroe GIF. There's the Scary Night. As you can see, it's just way too pixelated for those GIFs. Jason says, that is so cool. Yeah, I thought so too. And there's a little USB fob that adds the music mode. And it can dance to the music that you're playing in the background as long as you have that. Oh, that was Jordan that said that, not Jason. Sorry, Jordan. You can see all the different options. I really like the fire. Like if you put the squares all in a row, it's really, really cool. Do a couple of holiday things in there. There's the Amazon and YouTube stuff, and then game over. Cool stuff. But it is a little bit expensive, but if you get some joy out of it, it's definitely worth it. Yeah, it works with HomeKit, it works with Alexa. Fortunately, you can only get pretty much on and off controls in those systems, but it's going to remember the last GIF that you had in there. I just usually leave it on Amazon, then I walk out and it all turns off. So that is the Twinkly Squares. A little bit expensive, but well worth it, in my opinion. All right, next item in the carousel is another item right behind me, and that is the nail leaf shapes. I call these the birds. Let's see if I go in the right direction. Nope, always wrong direction. There they are right there. So this is, I think, 2 kits. These are the triangles. There's squares, there's rectangles, not rectangles, but there's octagons and mini triangles and large triangles. And you can make a whole bunch of different designs. And I have little linkers, those little wires in between the 2 birds, just so you can get power from one end to the other. I really need to do something with these wires. I'm going to probably paint them or put a little cover on top of them and really get rid of those wires because I don't like seeing them. But that is on the back burner. I got so many other things I'm working on. All right, so here is another video so you guys can see them in action. The 16 million colors, and this has a built-in music syncer. So if you play your music at the end of this video, you can see the lights flash into your music. So it's really cool. Another item that's pretty expensive, but like I said, if you get some enjoyment out of it, you walk into your room and you smile every time, like I do, this thing's pretty awesome. And anytime someone walks in, they always ask me questions about it. So Jordan asks, is there different colors? So not the light. I'm assuming you're talking about the actual physical thing. So you saw there, the actual device is white. They do have a blackout edition or black edition for the triangles. I can see if I can find the video of it, which I have on the other side of the room. You can usually, when you're watching some of my YouTube videos, you can see that the black edition in my videos. They're also coming out with octagons in the black edition pretty soon. I think you can get those on pre-order. So I really like the black ones too. But otherwise, the actual lights themselves can pretty much be any color that you want, up to 16 million colors. Obviously, you can't make them black. So buying the black ones, when you have the lights off, it looks black. So it's really cool. When you have lights off on this one, they look white. So it works with HomeKit, works with Alexa, Google Home. And what I like about Nanoleaf is that you can bring in scenes. So you can stuff that you set up for different lights to flicker and music modes. Those all sync into HomeKit, and I mean all of them. It's like all or none. You can't just get one or two. All the scenes that you are in the Nanoleaf app all come over to HomeKit. So you can see all the colors. You can see the music mode. So that is the Nanoleaf shapes. And the next item in the carousel is the little linkers. Oh, I should put links in the comment section for people on YouTube. All right, there is the Nanoleaf shapes. That should come through in a second. And there's the link for the linkers. There's the little wires in between the birds that I have. And then next item in the carousel is my new robot, or second newest robot. This is the house vacuum. I also have a pool vacuum. So let's play the video on this. There we go. As we're talking about it. Switch. There we go. Play the video. So this is the EchoVax T20. Really cool smart vacuum and mop. So it's going to mop your floors, but as it gets carpet, it's going to lift up the mopping head so it doesn't wet your carpet. So you saw there, little heads in the back, little mopping heads lift up, and it self-cleans itself. It empties itself, has into the bin. I still haven't changed the bin. I've had this for about 2 months now, and I still haven't changed it. But obviously, it depends on how often and how dirty your floors are. There it is, mopping the kitchen. Really cool, really effective. And it does it with hot water. A lot of bots out there just clean with room temperature water. And this actually heats up the water before it puts it onto the mopping heads. So it's actually mopping with hot water. So really, really cool, really effective. And I really like how I can use it with Siri shortcuts. I can say, hey, Siri, go clean the kitchen. And it's automatically, I think I might just send it to the kitchen. Never mind. Sorry, I can't handle combined requests. Good. Try creating a scene or making a separate request. So you can send it to a particular room. You can set that all up. And, you know, if you drop something, you'll see in a few moments, I put some jelly down as a test, clean it up, but then there's still some residue down. So I just sent the mop in to clean it, and it did a great job cleaning it. So really cool robot vacuum. And I've seen a lot of them on the market that just vacuum. I've seen ones that just mop, or you have to change the mopping heads, you know, depending on what you want it to do. But this one is always ready to go. It's, you know, just right in the app, you can change it to vacuum. Sorry, Jason. I did set it off. Is it clean your kitchen? There's the jelly. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so this one does it both. It can do both at the same time or through the app. You can have it just vacuum or just mop. And then you can also, after it's done mopping, it goes back to the base station and it's going to air dry those mopping heads so they don't start stinking. Because I know other ones, I've been to some of my friends' house and you can actually smell it, you know, as you're getting close to it. Like, yeah, you got to clean that thing. And it just, I feel like there's just more work, you know, it's worth it at the end, but if you don't have to, if it can do it itself, then it's a bit better. So that is the EchoVax T20 vacuum mop. And in a second, you'll also see that it does have obstacle avoidance. Oh, there's the water changing water tubs. So that's the dirty water. You can see how dirty my floors were, and that's the clean water tank. And the only minor con I have with this, it does use a lot of water, but it's not putting a lot of water on the floor. Don't think it's going to ruin your floors. It's just constantly cleaning, you know, you going back to the base station to get clean water and heating that water up. So it uses a lot of water, and you can kind of adjust the settings a little bit so it uses less water, but it's soaking all that back up and putting it in the dirty water tank. But depending on how often you run it and how big of the area, That's the only minor con I have is that you got add new water or change out the water. But it does a great job. So, wish there was some way to like hook it up to the water house or the water drain, built into the house. That'd be awesome. Yes. I could probably figure out some way to do that. Just gave myself another project to do. Oh, so many house projects. So you can see it there using the obstacle avoidance. You can avoid shoes and toys that the kids lay on the ground. Dog feces. Did a great job at dog feces. Wasn't perfect with the dog feces, but it did pretty good job. You definitely don't want this thing making a mess into a bigger mess. So it does have obstacle avoidance. Great, great stuff. So that is the Echovax T20. All right. Next item in the carousel. If you guys have any questions, by the way, about this, don't be scared. Send me a comment. There's no such thing as a dumb question. I'm sure there's other people with the same question. So, and if you're new here, make sure you hit that follow button. Wife is texting me. She can probably hear me. I have my door open. So, even though I can probably close it with my automatic door closer. All right. Moving on to the next item in the carousel is my favorite smart lock. That's right, my favorite smart lock. There it is. This is the Schlage Encode Plus. Let's play a little video as we're talking about it. Here it is right there. Switch this around. All right, let's play it. So I think this has a little bit of a sale too. So I think I bought this for $3.99. It's on sale today for $3.79. So it's a pretty expensive door lock. It was one of the first door locks with Apple HomeKey, which allows you to use your iPhone, Apple Watch, just to put it up there, and then it's automatically going to unlock. Also, has a built-in keypad. I think it looks great. It's not the best design, but it's definitely better than some of the other designs out there on the market. And always it has the backup key if need be. And what I love about this key, it's pretty standard cylinder, so you can rekey it. I'm big into rekeying and I have all my locks the same key, even though I don't use it that much, but it's still, if I need it, I want it to be the same key. I don't want to carry extra keys around when I don't need to. So pretty cool. I have this on my front door. You can always tell people's favorite smart door lock because they put it on their front door. Always. So when I see videos and see people put it on their back doors or side door, I'm like, yeah, it's not your favorite. That's not always the case, but I think a lot of times it is. So you can see it there. I'm using it in HomeKit. And I use it with my Apple Watch. I really like the keypad because I can just leave the house without my watch or my phone. I can take the dog for a walk and turn everything off and just enjoy nature, and then come back and still have it locked up and just put in my code and I'm good to go. So that is the Schlage Encode Plus. So if you're an Apple user, have a Apple phone or a Apple Watch, you can unlock it. Best feature of all. So I think Jason and Jordan want this lock. So did music stop playing? I think it did. I forgot why it stops. Should I do the rest of this video in
like a high bitch voice? Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Or should I do like a low voice? Yeah. What else do I have? A monster? Monster mash? Monster.
test, echo, echo.
Test, I'm a robot. What's this one? Another robot. Censor. Oops, I said a bad word.
This is my favorite. Yes. Jordan still around? Jason and Jordan, if you guys are still listening, check out this song. Ready? That was the ending. Let's see if I can start it over. There we go. It's that modern day family man. It's that modern day family man. He knows what works, what don't. He got those promo codes. It's time to meet your new tech hero. The modern day family man.
Bluetooth and trackers, the new tech. Dope reviews on YouTube that you get. A new package, what's in the new set? He been around the block like a true vet. Where we at with the GPS? We stay modern, yo, welcome all my guests. You need reviews that are honest. So many good reviews that you don't want to miss. In-depth how-tos now. You know how to. The nitty gritty we get down to. Next gen, modern day, always, every day. Wi-Fi to them LEDs. Let's play. Universal remotes got tips for your home. Revealing the illest tech for you to shop for. Yo, like a drone, this channel does fly. What you waiting for? Go on, hit subscribe.
And follow, man.
It's that modern day family man. He knows what works, what don't. He got those promo codes. It's time to meet you.
All right, so that was fun. Hopefully you guys heard that. Turn the music back on. All right. Fun. I haven't played that song in a long time. I forgot that thing was on my machine over here. Just saw it. I had that thing commissioned back in the day when I was modern day family man. Now I am modern day tech. All right, next item in the carousel. One of my favorite brands of smart home products is Lutron. Super reliable, and it's actually the only products that I will install into my father-in-law's house, just because they have to work all the time, 100%, no ifs, ands, or buts. So this is the Lutron Diva Switch. I should say Lutron Caseta Diva Switch, because there is a Lutron Diva that's not smart, but you definitely want the smart one. Definitely a little bit on the pricey side, but well worth it. If you need a smart switch to always work 100% of the time. And then this is the light switch that you want. This is actually a dimmer. This one does not require a neutral wire, which is really cool. And then you can also have this in a three-way setup with a dumb switch on the other side. You will have to rewire that other switch just a little bit. But this is a no neutral dimmer. And this is one of their newest ones. They redesigned this, give it a paddle switch with a little lever on the side, little thing that you move up and down. And if you want to bring this in the HomeKit, you will need a Lutron bridge. Also brings it into Google and Alexa. So if you work on those platforms, just buy the bridge and you're good to go no matter what platform you're on. So that is my favorite smart switch ever. Even better than the Lutron on-offs. I love the dimmer just because it has no neutral. Most of the places I put this, I have neutral wires, but I had a couple three-way places where I did not have a neutral wire, so I had to get this. And, even though it is a little bit pricey, it's well worth it. And if you get it, you can actually use this in more than a three-way, but you will need their other switch in those locations. I think that's up to 10 locations, but in a three-way, you can just use a dumb switch that you already have. So, but you can see the wiring there, no neutral wire required. So that is the Lutron, the Caseta Deer switch. What was that? All right, next item in the carousel is the Lutron outdoor plug. Another great Lutron product. Absolutely love this. I have two of these. Let's play this little video talking about it. Switch over. Like I said, Lutron stuff is not cheap, but well worth it. And this is the outdoor plug. Work from -20 to 50 Celsius. So if you're in cool temperatures, -20 is would do most of the time, unless you're, I guess, in Canada, it might get even colder than that. But this thing is built like a tank, really is. It is a single outlet. Some of the other outdoor plugs are dual outlets or triple outlets. This is only a single outlet, but this thing is built like a tank. This thing's heavy. This thing, you can drop this thing and nothing's ever going to happen. You can see there's a little video of it. It's definitely very well protected. Has a on-off button on there. So if you have outdoor lighting, string lighting, I use mine on. I have some string lights on the playground that I use, and then I also have a second one that controls all my deck lights. So if you see my smart deck video on YouTube, that is actually the controller for all my truck's deck lighting, all one single smart plug. And even though these smart plugs are outside, a little bit further away than what they actually tell us, I think it has to be within like 30 feet of a bridge. It's much more than 30 feet, and it's still very reliable. But obviously, that's going to have a bunch of different factors. So if you do have trouble with the signal, need to extend it, they do sell extenders. So well worth it. Is $79.95 today, but like I said, well worth it. Definitely my favorite outdoor smart plug, and I have a lot of these different outdoor smart plugs, and this is definitely the one I use just because it's most reliable. It's not Wi-Fi like the other ones. So that is the Lutron outdoor plug. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it. And if you're brand new here on Amazon, make sure you hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube or Facebook, come over to Amazon. Come join me. Come see the carousel. Come see the products I'm talking about. Come see their pricing. And I do have some promo codes for SwitchBot stuff today. So if you want to save a little bit of money on SwitchBot products, you can definitely use my promo code. So come on over to Amazon. Whoops, that's not the right one. You can go moderndaytech.live and you can see my Amazon live stream. And Jason, if you ever want to drop that into the comments as a mod, you can drop links where other people cannot drop links. So I have there without the HTTPS. I think it should work with both HTTPS. That's what it really should be. ModernDayTech.live. Yeah, I'm still live. Come say hi. Just I have one right on me right now. All right, you gotta be careful.
I have to be careful.
Yeah.
Why? Should be no cameras over here.
There's one over there. That's not a live one. Okay. Yeah.
Come on up, give you a hug.
Put some clothes on him. Give me a hug.
No. Not for a second.
I'll get up for a second.
Huh?
I'll get up for a second. So I can go give my wife a good morning hug. Actually, it's afternoon. Okie dokie. I am back. Back. All right. What were we talking about? Luchan. Huh. Jim, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that follow button. I do have a video or a little what do they call it? Let's see, where is it? A little graphic for new followers. Jim, I'm going to find it for you. I'm still working out the bugs in this new system. Go here. I had signed up. All set up. Automations. New follower. Here we go. Let's see if this works. There we go. Welcome, Jim. Appreciate it. Let's test that one more time. Hopefully that actually works. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Jason, does that show up? Can you hear the fireworks? Let me know. Appreciate you. All right. Moving on to the next item in the carousel is the Luchan fan controller. If you have a dumb fan with a pull string, this will work for you. But if you have like a smart fan or anything that doesn't have a pull chain, this is not going to work for you. So this is only for dumb fans with nothing smart on it, and you have a switch that controls the speed. You can just replace that switch with this one, and that will make it smart. I have a little video of it. I have a couple of these around the house. Love them. Always works. Switch this around. Awesome. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. So you can see I just have some dumb fan in my master bedroom there. And with the bridge, you can bring in the HomeKit and Alexa and Google Home. gotta stop saying Alexa. I know I'm tricking you guys, Alexas. So, Lady A, Lady A, Lady A. So you can see there I'm doing the wiring. Make sure you do it safe. Do it with the power off. And if you don't know what you're doing, definitely hire a professional. Because electricity is not something you want to mess with. Very, very dangerous. But I've been doing this for quite a while and watched a lot of YouTube videos on it and definitely learned how to mess with electricity safely and understand what the wires are and not just what color they are, but actually, what is a load wire, what's a line wire, what's a neutral, what's a ground, and really understand what each wire is doing, not just the colors, because sometimes the colors can be wrong. Sometimes they don't label them correctly, so you have to kind of be able to identify them. So there's different ways to identify the actual wires. So got that all installed, but if you don't understand it, definitely hire a professional. But once it's installed, really easy to get into your smart home assistants, and then you're golden. You can automate it based off, you can use a temperature sensor or humidity sensor or time of day. Like my wife, we love sleeping with the fan on, but she leaves it on all day. She leaves it for work. I'm the first one to leave the house. She's second one. So she always leaves it on. So I have to automate it. When she leaves the house, all that turns off. A lot of anything that's left on by accident when no one's in the house, it's all gonna turn it off. So that's why I love a smart home. You're not wasting electricity, and then you can also use it because you're lazy. A lot of times we're laying in bed. I don't want to get up and turn on the fan, so I can either go into the home app. I can tell Siri to turn on the fan and just be lazy when I want to be lazy. So great stuff. Love the Lutron fan controller, and this is probably one of the cheapest prices I've seen of the fan controller. I think it was like $47, something like that. Let's see what it is today. Lutron. $48. So normally $65, and it's on sale for $48. So great stuff. I think Jason has one or two of these. So that is the Lutron fan controller. I should probably highlight it in the carousel. There we go. Let's see what people are clicking on. People are clicking on the Echovacs. People clicked on the Twitter, not the Twinkly. The Meter Plus, people are clicking on. That's the hot item. So if you're here for the SwitchBot stuff, definitely use my promo code. Hit that. If you're on Amazon, hit that claim now button. You can get additional up to 20% off when you apply that coupon code. I think it automatically does it for you. Jason says, my whole house is Lutron. Yes. Gotta love it. Jordan says, I can. So he's probably talking about hearing the new follower. Yep. All right. Moving on to some Akora stuff. Akora products. We have Akora M1S. Akora stuff is really affordable and reliable. It's up there with Lutron, but Lutron, I would say, is 1 to 2% better. It's better quality, but there's just something about Lutron that I don't get the same feeling with Akora. But don't get me wrong, Akora is great too, especially their products that are affordable. They're starting to get into more expensive products, but for some reason they're upping their price. Yeah, but the quality is just not there in some of the newer products. But this hub, very affordable. I think it's on sale today, $55.99. And once you get a hub, you can start getting their sensors, which are dirt cheap. You can see their core door sensor and motion sensors. They have water sensors that just, between 15 and 20 bucks. They're going to come out with more sensors, new sensors, but they're like doubling the price. So it's now up there with Eve and some other brands that are more expensive. So I wish Acura would keep their prices low, but they're changing their model apparently. Still affordable, but it's they're definitely changing things over Acura. Still a great brand. So this is their M1S hub, and like I said, you can bring in these other accessories like the motion sensor, contact sensor. I think I have a couple of videos on. Where are you? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I had Acura videos on here already. Maybe I didn't. All right, while that's uploading, Jason says more money going to Amazon for, yeah. You want to come say hi?
Oh, not with that gut.
Hi, baby.
Hi, everybody. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah. It says more money going to Amazon. Yes.
My whole house is Lutron.
Lutron. SwitchBot. Lava Core.
No, I was reading your chat.
Oh, where do you see that?
Jason.
Oh, from Jason. Gotcha. Yeah. He does have a lot of Lutron stuff.
All right.
All right. Love you.
I love you.
I should be done soon.
Here's.
Okay. I'll come down a little bit. All right. So back to the core stuff. Play the video. Switch. All right, so that's the contact sensor from Acura. You can see how small it is. You can see all their other accessories. Great affordable. It's all Zigbee, but you will need a core hub. I guess I showed you earlier. There's the M1S, and now this is the contact sensor. I'm gonna drop a link for those products. For contact sensor. Oh, the contact sensor. I'll have to work on that. So what I love about the core contact sensor is one of the smallest contact sensors that I've ever had. It's actually the smallest one I have for HomeKit. I have another one from Wise that's a little bit smaller, but this is the native to HomeKit with the Acura hub. So it is definitely the smallest. So if you're looking for the smallest one, can't get any smaller than this. You can see some of the other ones I have there. Even the Eve one is a little bit bigger. There's the one from Wise. So you can see it's a little bit smaller than Wise, or a little bit bigger than Wise, but Wise is not native to HomeKit. Hi, Jordan. I'm probably saying hi to my wife. She left. But she says hi back. So love these little sensors, good range, very, very fast because of Zigbee. You can see the other ones. I have a couple ones from Abode that are drilled into the doors or hidden. There's a thin slice, like a flat sensor. I have a couple of those, but if you're going to have it on the door and you don't want to cause any damage to the door, you can put this on there, and it's really small. I've also seen people who paint it. Oh, someone's at the door.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Gotta fix that. All right. So, Luchon, we did core. We're back to core. So, on sale, door sensor, $17.99, but you want to make sure you have a hub, one of their core hubs, because this doesn't work directly with anything else. But once you have their core hub, that we're bringing in to HomeKit, Alexa. All right. Jason asked, does the Core M1S support Matter? I did see that also. I think it does. I'm pretty positive that's the newest hub that supports Matter. I have not upgraded mine to Matter. I actually have the M2 hub doing the Matter stuff right now. But I'm pretty certain the M1S also supports Matter. So yes, you are correct about that. All right. And then we have the Core motion sensor. There's a link for the contact sensor, dirt cheap, $17.99. Here is the contact or the motion sensor. This is their newest one. This thing is $24.99, 25 bucks. And what I love about this, it's very, very responsive, very fast, and dirt cheap. And it has a 5-year battery life. This is the P1, the newest one. It has 2 batteries, where the previous model only had 1 battery. And you pretty much just set this and forget it. You know, really love little tiny motion sensor that you can just hide anywhere. I have a few of them, you know, glued up onto the wall. And as long as you have the placement correct, you know, it's never going to fail you. Great stuff from a Core. So that's their P1 motion sensor, $24.99. And then, last but not least, we have the Core G2H camera. So $109.99. This has a built-in hub. So if you don't want to buy a hub in addition to a camera, this is a 2-in-1, 2 birds, 1 stone. And it's a pan and tilt camera. Really great camera. I think Jason has this one. One of the best pan and tilt cameras on the market today. Works with Apple Home, Alexa, Google Home. Really great camera. You can even do some hand gestures for automations. Something similar to like this camera right here, where I can put my finger in the L, it's going to zoom out, but instead of zooming, it's going to create automation. Come on. When it wants to work. There it goes. Now, if I remember correctly, this the G2H camera also has some facial recognition, even though I never used it. Let's see. G2H. And Jason says, make sure you get the SD card. Yes. So another thing I love about this camera is that it records 24/7 locally to the SD card. So you're only going to get clip recordings to Apple HomeKit Secure Video, but you can, if you have an SD card slot in there, you can definitely record 24/7. I love that feature. So I just want to see something. Jason says, yes, it does. I'm still testing that out. Yeah, that's what I remember. I remember testing it, but it's not something, I don't use the facial recognition on an everyday basis. At one time I had my doorbell doing facial recognition and unlocking the front door, and I had to turn that off. I didn't feel comfortable with it. I know Jason wants to test it out and unlock his front door with face, but now what happens if someone just puts up a photo of you? Like, I don't know. I don't recommend it, not at all, but still pretty cool. Some maybe inside the house you can do some facial recognition, and maybe it does certain stuff. Maybe like a certain type of music. Maybe for one person turns on one music, and then for another person it turns on another type of music. So definitely some cool stuff that you can do with facial recognition. But all right, guys, it is 1 o'clock. Went through all the items. Once again, if you are on YouTube or Facebook, if you're watching the replay, definitely come follow me on Amazon, where I am live streaming, where you can see the deals. You can get the promo codes for the Switch Buy. I had like a up 20% discount code on Amazon. I think it's only during this live stream. So when I'm live streaming, that code is available, and you can click claim the deal, and you get up to additional 20% off SwitchBot stuff. So very cool. If you're on Amazon, definitely hit that follow button. Truly appreciate it. Thank you again to Jason, to Jordan, and everyone else that came by. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy 4th of July. I hope you guys have some fun. Go watch some fireworks and really enjoy the day. It's a beautiful day out by me, and that's what I'm about to go do. Probably go out to the pool, relax, hang out, have a few drinks, and then tonight definitely watch some fireworks. So that's my plan. Again, thank you. I will see you guys later.